Well, guys, it looks like a new My Little Pony movie has been announced by Hasbro. Oh, and this time it's not going to be another animated movie. He like the 1986 movie, the 2017 movie, and the 2021 on G5 movie. It looks like we are going to be getting a live action My Little Pony movie that has been announced to be in development right now. Yes, you heard me right. This is not really a joke. It's actually going to be real. We are officially getting in a live action My Little Pony movie. He, yeah, I honestly cannot believe it. This My Little Pony is going to be in the next Hasbro animated property. We to get the live action in a treatment. But after we had all those live action Transformers movies and the three live action G.I. Joe movies. And also, we're also going to be we getting a live action Monopoly a movie as well. Yeah. When I first saw on this announcement for this movie, I am skeptical about it because how are they going to adapt the animated My Little Pony characters into live action? How are they going to do that? I don't know. What could the story for this movie could even be? Well, I will tell you this though. For now, we don't have too much information about it. And so that's why we're gonna have to you wait for some more or updates on this movie so we can see of what could this movie even be, of what could the story for it be, and what generation could this movie even be based off of. My guess that it will probably be based off G4 or My Little Pony or G5 MOP or maybe the upcoming Generation 6 My Little Pony. Or if maybe this movie could even have some real human actors in it. Because when My Little Pony first began, and way back in the day, the original My Little Pony we show actually had some human and characters in it, like Megan. But yeah, I am so worried about this. As I have no idea of how they're actually going to adapt the world of Equestria into live action. Well, I would say this though, the only time we have seen the My Little Pony in live action when in some way it was actually a small cameo of the main six. And some of the other chief or characters in that one scene of the 2022 live action Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers movie on Disney Plus. That's pretty much the only time we ever saw some My Little Pony characters in the live action world in a movie. I really don't know how they're actually going to even make this movie work or not. Well, I have some ideas on how they can actually do this. I almost forgot to mention that this movie is actually going to be worked on by Hasbro and Amazon on MGM's studios. So, by the way, I almost forgot to mention that. Anyways, here's some of my ideas on how they can actually try to adapt some of the animated My Little Pony characters into live action. They can probably think about wanting to avoid a ugly Sonic situation. Do you guys remember that ugly Sonic situation and that we had back in 2019? Where her Sonic, in the first trailer, her actually did not look like Sonic from the games. And Paramount Pictures had to listen to the fans and to actually change in Sonic's live action and design to make him look accurate to his design from the video games. It's accurate as possible. But I can probably see that most likely be happening in excuse me. I think the first idea is probably the most likely option of where they can actually try to avoid a ugly Sonic situation. And when trying to adapt those animated characters in live action. Or here's my idea number 2. They can probably either try to make the My Little Pony characters still be in their animated designs, and so they can actually try to interact with the live action world, kind of like how we saw the ad in the Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers movie. My guess. And also some other movies that also had some animated characters still in their animated looks in the live action world. like the 2021 on Tom and Jerry movie that a lot of people just don't really like. Or maybe and also the upcoming Smurfs. There's a movie of where the Smurfs will still be in their animated designs right after they have gotten out from their animated world or to get into the live action world or something. Yeah. Uh, how about having a live action My Little Pony story of where somehow our main My Little Pony characters are in their animated world of where they somehow got into the live action world. So they can have like a adventure there or something. Yeah. How would you imagine if they could? How would you imagine if they ever try to adapt some of the animated My Little Pony characters in live action? And like Twilight Sparkle, or Pinkie Pie, or Rarity, or Applejack, Fluttershy, and Rainbow Dash from G4, or maybe Sunny Star Scout, Hitch Trailblazer, Easy Moonbow, Sipstorm, Pip Petals, and Misty the Bright Dawn. On if this movie can actually be based on G5 MOP or not. How would you imagine when about that? And how would you react to see some of those My Little Pony characters in live action? And yeah, those are my actual opinions and thoughts on this announcement of a live action My Little Pony movie. As I said before, we're gonna have to wait for some more details to come on this movie to see what generation of My Little Pony could this movie actually be based off of. I'm probably guessing it will most likely be based off G5 MOP or maybe the upcoming yet to be announced Generation 6 of My Little Pony. And probably not G4 or G1. Yeah. Anyways, those are my actual opinions on this announcement. Feel free to tell me in the comments below. What do you think about this announcement of the live action My Little Pony movie that was announced to be in development by Hasbro and Amazon MGM Studios? What could the story for this even be? And what would you what will you think how they're actually going to adapt of the world of Equestria in live action? Feel free to tell me your opinions about this in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel also, it does help me a ton. And don't forget to turn on the notification and bell so you will not miss out on my future videos. And whatever we do get more better updates. And on this live action My Little Pony movie, I will keep you updated on the ad. Okay, guys, this is Connor Kursavi. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.